You guys want to know something? It's time that I go my own way. MGTOW. 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 No, I'm serious though. Men going their own way. Why? It doesn't mean that I'm going to stay away from women and I'm never going to date again. But it does mean that I'm going my own way. I'm not staying behind any longer to try to keep up with the ever-changing entitlement of the American female in 2020 and fucking Western culture America. It's pathetic. It is fucking pathetic. Absolutely ridiculous. If you think that men are going to put up with this stupid bullshit feminist rhetoric, no way. Women don't even fucking like that shit. There was something that sounded good for a certain amount of time, but biology is proving that it's not what the female organism and the expression of human form really wants to do with their experience while they're alive, while they're breathing. And it's sure as hell not what the males want. And just to dismantle the opposition, I believe in... Just let me be very careful with my words here. There would never be a case where I would say, because she's a woman, she shouldn't be paid as much as me. Or you know what? Because she's a woman, she doesn't have the ability to do as good of a job as I do as a man. I don't fucking think like that. I don't know very many men, if any, who actually think that way. There may be disturbed people who are trying to feel better at the expense of other people, that someone had mistaken it being a gender issue. And there may be actual cases where there are people that think they're superior because they're race or because they're gender. And you know what? Most people that think they're superior because they're fucking gender are women. Come on now. Come on, people. Come on. MGTOW, 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 MGTOW. No, I mean, and I'm not saying like fully immerse yourself and stay the fuck away from women, but I'm also not saying don't do that, because you'll save yourself heartache and mental games. It's dangerous. It's a liability to be with a woman these days. So you have to be cautious with them, and you have to be about your business. Go your own way. What does that mean? Eventually, what women really want is they want to look up to a man. That's why they're hypergamous. They marry up, they look up, they relationship up, they do everything upwards. You will very rarely see a woman settle downwards. It doesn't happen. In some way or another, she saw something in you that she wanted. She was inspired, influenced by. And then a lot of times, what they try to do is kind of bait and switch that. Be careful of the bait and switch. It could be 2, 3, 4, 5 years into your marriage or into your relationship after a kid when they finally know you're invested enough, and they switch and they try to pounce on your ass. And that will happen. Don't be fooled. That can happen. I won't say it will, but it can happen. It's very likely. It's very possible, very probable. So be cautious. Another thing, I'm trying to figure out where I was going right before I went to that side note. So go your own way. That doesn't mean, I'm not saying it in a sense of, the philosophy behind what I'm trying to say is not go your own way forever, like totally dissect. But I feel like a lot of my life has been staying behind because that's where the females were. And I thought it was good for me to go back down and be a good man and put my life on hold for their benefit and give them all the attention. No, go your own way. Do what you were fucking doing anyways. And they can come with you. You're the leader. God damn it. And I'm not saying that you're the leader because that puts you superior to a female. That's not it at all. But there are certain things that just work right. Like peanut butter is good because peanut butter and jelly go good together because the jelly offsets the peanut butter and vice versa. You wouldn't want a peanut butter and peanut butter sandwich if what you're craving is a peanut butter and jelly. Some things just go together because of their differences, not because of their similarities. The similarity is that you're both human, that you both have blood in your veins, you both have sexual desires to get what you want. The differences are the biological chemistry and how we go about getting those desires, those lusts. MGTOW, 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 blah, 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 blah. I'm going my own way. And I'm unashamed. Because I'm a fucking man. And I'm not going to curb myself for some fucking bullshit adolescent rhetoric. Because the longer we tolerate that bullshit and put up with it, they call them simps, S-I-M-P, the guys who keep bowing down to the stupid bullshit. But largely, a lot of guys are going their own way. And these are typically the men that society respects. The ones that... We're not talking about boys that are victimizing themselves and fuck boys. We're not talking about that. We're talking about people who have crossed the threshold of adulthood. They're not putting up with this stupid shit anymore. And women are starting to see it. Women who have crossed the threshold of being an adolescent attention grabber, like all these feminists. They're not feminists. They're just kids not getting their way. They're not really feminists. They're adolescent adults who still are stuck in the mind frame of victimizing themselves. They want all the power. They want you to give them all the attention, and then they want to victimize themselves at the same time. So, well, I'm going to wear this dress, but just because I wear that doesn't mean that you can objectify me sexually. I'm not even going to explain that. Fellas, ladies, whoever. MGTOW, 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 MGTOW. That's all.